Well, this video is a bit late. We missed Sunday because I was busy up in Grimsby facilitating a mezzanine onto a lorry. The fun things I do on my weekends. And the weekend was pretty much a write-off for various business-related reasons. But the community team have been in this week and done a stellar job on getting our sort of over-the-road plot sorted out, which is good to see. The last video we're talking about woodchip quite a bit, I think, and we hadn't quite got to the point that we did eventually move that entire lot into these bays and onto the plot. So we've got two nice big bays of woodchip there now, ready for going on this plot, which is hopefully somewhere we'll get a bit more work done this weekend. I shouldn't have major distractions. The logs, which we may work out some sort of feature to use them as, or I was thinking a bug hotel for some of them. I bought a while back a whole range of long different width drill bits, and I think if we drill a whole bunch of different holes into them we'll get some nice bug hotels for different sizes of bugs. It's something I read about, and that inspired me to do the random Amazon purchase for the drill bits, which I must dig out. But yeah, and otherwise dry it out and use it as firewood. What's this? Asparagus, yes, of course. Asparagus is kicking along here. This is where we're going to put the gate, so that's going to get moved once it dies down for the end of autumn. I think we'll do that. So one of the big things we got done is that wood chip all on this plot, as I've already shown in a previous video, except now we have a pretty much full coverage, so it's all the way up here. This rhubarb is doing fantastically. One of the first things we put in these raised beds, and it's just, I mean, we don't use much rhubarb. It's more than we need, and there's about 6 or 7 crowns in there now, powering along. So yeah, that's possibly going to need thinning out at some point. Yep, so the wood chip path is really good now. It's the first time we've had the entire plot covered. All the way even up to this back spot, and that's where that asparagus is going to go. We'll get that sorted out and into there this autumn. Today was a quick trip. It's Wednesday, it's closing on 5 PM at the moment. We popped down just to give the tomatoes a little bit of water, check them out, harvest a few and clean things up a bit. So we have a nice little harvest today. A few tomatoes in there. This wonderful looking pepper / capsicum, I think it's a beaver dam. I'm not sure, I need to look that up. I grabbed some of that rhubarb earlier. It was looking too good, I couldn't resist. And our last quince, we've got 5 of these. They have all done this. They've all split massively. It's a new one on me. But hopefully they'll still cook up into some jelly. And we have been optimistically throwing in some seeds. And so right down here we have a little row of shallots under those boards just to keep them damp for the first couple of days. Not shallots, I just saw that's shallots for planting later. That is radishes. So I hope we'll get a nice radish crop there. They're probably pretty good. And then we're really optimistically throwing in some carrots here as well. See if we can get some overwintering carrots in the polytunnel. We never know. So down here we do have some chilies forming. I'm not sure what's what here off the top of my head. I think these are jalapenos, just a handful there. The Cape gooseberry is probably a lost cause. We do have some nice little lanterns forming in there. Look at that. But I don't think we're going to get fruit forming and ripening in there. And it's a similar story for this tomatillo, which is a volunteer. There's a couple of volunteer tomatillos in this bed. Nice little lanterns, but just not much happening on the inside. But oh well. And as you can see over there, our eggplant was looking pretty good, but now not so much. And I think whilst it's got some pretty little flowers on it, we're not going to see any fruit. And on that big capsicum thing came from these plants here, which have some nice fruit on them. And I don't know how much more ripened fruit we'll get, but I reckon those green ones will go fantastically in a gumbo. So yeah, that's it for this week, and hopefully on Sunday we'll get a bit more time in and get more progress on the new plot. Okay.